Welcome, everyone, to the October 3rd, 2023 edition of Carlentini, Omaha, and Beyond.
Ciao a
And we were just talking
tutti!
about some of the Beyond. Ciao, Eleonora. We were just talking about some of the Beyond with the Nebbias because I made a connection with the Pro Loco of Vinchiaturo, and
Oh,
she connected me. She's connected with the mayor, and we were trying to get something set up, uh, but she wanted a pre-meeting with me, and then there was some miscommunication as to when we were going to meet.
yeah, the
But the good
lady who
thing,
talked in Italian to you with the vocals, 3 minutes each one. Yeah, I remember.
yeah, and the good thing though is that she was in touch with the Anagrafi office and
Mm-hmm.
was doing some research for us on the Vendettis. And we asked her, well, could I have the contact for the guy at the Anagrafe office? She said
Okay,
yes. And so I have a WhatsApp contact for the Anagrafe and Vinchiaturo.
good,
And
good job. The Nebbies will be happy.
yeah, so I'm working
Sì,
with Sheila and Steve to try to get some questions that I can feed to WhatsApp. Or Sheila, if you want to get on WhatsApp and use
ciao
Google
Silvana.
Translate, you
Oh,
can contact this guy directly.
okay. Yeah, I don't mind
Nice.
doing that. Whatever you want,
Well,
Nick.
update me. That's a great news. So we have, I think there are other people connected with Vinchiaturo too. So it will be great for the future to help them as well. And we should go to Vinchiaturo.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Hey,
Well, that's what I'm trying to do is get people, that want to meet our people.
yeah.
And Charlie, we're having a really difficult time finding anybody alive over there. It looks like everybody named Vendito immigrated and became Vendetti.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
One of the Vendettis told me the original name was Vendetta. That's why they changed it. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's not exactly right, but
Good.
it makes
Dean,
a good story though.
It
how
does
are you
make a
doing
good
with the
point.
documentary, Dean? Are you going on with with your documentary?
We're still doing it. We're in a little bit of a stall right now. We're waiting on some things to happen, but it's still going.
Good. So we will be. I'm craving to see it. Dean sarà protagonista di un documentario che si intitolerà L'uomo delle rose di Omaha. Quindi un signore ha deciso di fare proprio un documentario su di lui. E chi lo sa, magari.
L'aveva
Yeah,
detto.
you need to contact some people over in Sicily so we can send it over there.
You needed to come to Sicily and
You need to contact some people in Sicily. Give us some
which people in Sicily do you need to contact?
anybody you know.
Anybody. I know a lot of people in Sicily. Trust me.
There you go. There you go.
There we go.
Let's do a screening in the United
Which kind of people
States.
do you need? What do you mean?
We'll do that. We'll do that.
Okay, just let me know if you need a young, I mean, for extras or I don't know, tipo comparse. Dice che dobbiamo contattare un sacco di gente in Sicilia. No extras, like protagonists for the episodes or what? We had someone who worked for CSI Miami or New York. Who was it? In our contact.
I'm Vegas, CSI Vegas.
Here you go. You see, Vegas. That's a good connection. You see, Dean, We have to talk with Kat.
Oh, I'm just makeup. I don't know how to get into production or UPMs and
Interesting. I've done the first experience as a project manager and fixer. Actually, I was a unit project manager for a documentary here in Sicily.
yeah. Oh, UPM.
It will be on Netflix next year. See,
That's
but
great.
Wow.
yeah,
Tell
this
us
was
about it.
so the greatest experience of my life ever. Bellissima l'esperienza del documentario. Well, we haven't seen each other for a while. We had so many families in Carlentini. Silvana had Scott, vero? C'è stato tuo cugino?
Sì, sì, è andato via ieri pomeriggio.
He left yesterday, she's saying, with his family. I met them. He has two beautiful daughters and a beautiful wife. They went all over. Silvana took them to Taormina, Siracusa, Ortigia. They went to Villa Romana del Casale. Obviously,
Ma lì ci sono andati da
Carlentini.
soli, io sono andata a
Alone,
Siracusa
their
con
own.
loro, sì, 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 sì.
Sì.
Molte cose le hanno fatte da soli.
Now we have a Gin and John Manganaro. Domani, tomorrow evening, we have a dinner. So Silvana and I and the Manganaros, we will be together, connected with their cousins that Silvana found. So it's an interesting nest, let's say.
Vabbè, che
And
vuoi, io
then we
conosco
had
tante
the
persone.
Morinelli were here, the Rotellas were here. September was busy. It has been a pretty busy month. We are very lucky. We are so happy to have tourism in Carlentini, in Uccio, a dream.
Oh, I miss it. I know this is also very beautiful weather. This is still summertime, and I would like to be there.
No,
Anyway, here it is very warm as well, so it's nice. It's lovely weather.
A
even
Milano?
Sì, sì, sì. Si sta
Ok,
benissimo in
nice.
questi giorni, proprio
Comunque,
bello, bello.
ieri ho portato i miei parenti a vedere la zona archeologica, no? E,
Ah.
sì, perché all'ultimo abbiamo fatto un giro a Carlentino, ti faccio vedere la zona archeologica. Prima siamo stati a Lentini.
Perdonami, signore,
Sì.
dove le foti?
No,
Dov'è?
you cannot say that. You're saying bad words. What are you talking about?
I'm saying, where are the
Fred,
pictures?
ci dici tu che
Where
non si
are
può
the
nurire queste
pictures?
cose che finisce a schifio.
Ma che ha detto? Non ho capito.
Ha detto fotti, non si può dire.
Io pensavo
No,
che
Nick,
cercava. Io
Fotti?
pensavo che
behave,
cercava.
please.
Fileti? No. Pippo Foti? No, it's
No,
not
io pensavo che cercava il Nino Foti.
Nino Foti? Nick,
Invece
say
doveva
it
dire-
again. What did you say?
I want to know where the pictures of all these, well, I've seen Rotellas and I've seen a little bit of Manganaro, but I haven't seen any regalia.
Ah, vuole
Ragaglia.
vedere Ragaglia. Ragaglia, aspetta un attimo che ti
Silvana,
mando
you
la
don't
foto.
share. This is not good. I share every day. You see, I don't ask.
Ma io ho visto le
And
foto.
then Joanna updated me with the dates of the festival next year. They just discussed on September 20th. She's already putting the hands in her heads. Like, oh, now we are in trouble. It's official. August 1st, 4th. I went today straight to the tour operator asking, are there tickets to go to Omaha now available? She said, no, it's too early. Okay, I'll try December. So, Nuccio, hai capito?
Sì, sì.
Dall'1 al 4 di agosto, ma io penso che
ho
faccio
visto.
più tempo.
Vediamo.
Sì.
Che di solito sempre in Inghilterra io in quei giorni lì. Fino al
You go
primo.
to England. Okay.
Depends. I'll do my best to go back again.
We have to figure it out how many people are coming. So we will see with Marianne how big must be the bus that we have to rent, and then the tour that will be in Italian. Actually, Nuccio, you can as well help us if you want to volunteer as tour guide in Omaha. Would you?
I'd love to. Yeah. I'd love to.
You see, we have another guide.
I'd love to, but the problem is that As soon as I finish my service in England, it depends.
Va
So I'm
bene,
thinking about this. I know that mio zio Bruno, my aunt Bruno is coming. He told me that he would like to go with the Nuccio Catalano and all the Santa Lucia committee.
Rosetta, yeah,
Rosetta,
nice.
yes, I think so.
See, we will make noises in Omaha. Everybody will know. The city will bump it up, do you know? It's so quiet, and then boom, 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 the Sicilians are coming.
Joanne, have they decided where the festival will be?
It's going to be in the same spot. It'll be right there on 10th and Williams.
Good, good.
So, and they're doing, we're doing a kickoff gala in April.
Ah,
They're doing, they want to do that. So that's what they're currently working on.
What's that
and
about?
is it the gala to collect money?
It's yeah, Todd wants to, he wants to do a celebration kickoff gala. So they're going to do the gala with a silent auction. And yeah, hopefully to raise funds to help with the 100th committee, but it'll be at Casio's. I mean, it'll be pretty low key. It's not going to be, you know, it's not going to be like at one of the big hotels or stuff like that. So, especially with it being in the month of April, that's wedding seasons and, you know, trying to get a venue. So we were able to get, I guess the whole downstairs of Casio's has been redone. So it holds like 400 people. So I guess it's big enough to have a silent auction and a dinner and as a kickoff. So I think it's April 20th is the date of what it is. So, and Nick, I never did hear back from Silviana, the email that I sent her. So I don't know if she got it or not. Luciano Ruma has 2 paintings that I don't know if he wants to donate them to the silent auction or if we are purchasing them from him. I'm kind of lost in translation with that. So I'm not quite sure where we stand with that.
Well, if you want to sell wine,
Io lo conosco
we can-
Luciano Ruma, Lui abita a Scordia.
Silvana knows him, Luciano
Ma non
Ruma.
solo, io conosco anche sua sorella, con sua sorella siamo proprio amiche perché ha lavorato per tanti anni a scuola mia. Ora
And
in
she
pensione.
knows as well the sister of Luciano Ruma because she has worked a lot of years
Sarina.
in school.
Sarina Ruma, sposata Milone, Salvatore Milone,
Ah,
il cognato di Rosita, non so se ti ricordi Rosita, che Benetti ha conosciuto.
Luciano Ruma è cugino.
Con
tuo?
te?
Yeah, to
Sì.
Nick.
Pure
Ah,
con te.
bello.
Allora pure Sarina. E il cognato di Luciano si chiama Milone, Salvatore Milone. Sì. Ed è il
Ok.
fratello di Fulvio. Nuzio, tu lo conosci, no?
Sì, sì, sì. Fulvio, ma mi pare che è mancato, no?
Sì, purtroppo sì.
Mm.
Okay,
Interesting.
so Joanne
Go ahead.
sent an email. Joanne sent an email to Silvana and asking if she could help kind of work with Luciano and to try to understand whether he wants
Se
money for
Luciano è
these.
il pittore, lo conosco, ma siamo amici anche su
If Luciano is the painter, I know him. Unless he's
Sì, ma è lui comunque.
must be him.
So I
he's
don't,
saying.
Yes.
so I don't know if he's gifting those 2 paintings for us or if we need, or if the committee is going to purchase them from him. Because I have to know that for them to give approval.
Faccio vedere la
Sì.
foto, è questa?
Yep, yes.
Is
Yeah, that's
him?
him.
Yes.
See, yes.
È lui, è lui.
Mhm.
E questo
Yeah,
è
because
il fratello.
We can pay for those
Questo è
to be
il fratello
shipped
di Serena.
here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so that's not a problem. We can pay, but I just want clarification on, I don't want to, I mean, I don't want to step on his toes and just assume that he's going to give those to
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
why
it's
kind of
it's
want.
polite to ask anyway. And
So-
it's important to have an idea of how big are those paints and how heavy they are. Mayor Stothard asked me, actually, where are my gifts? but she doesn't know that it costs a lot to send them.
Right.
So yeah, the gift that we have here for her, but that lava stone is a sculpture. A paint should be easier.
He said it
I-
was 30 by 30.
30 by 30 inches, right?
Well, no, it would have been,
Centimeter.
yes,
Oh,
centimeters.
so it's gonna be like that,
yes,
more or
Yeah, not
less.
so big.
yes, no, not too big.
Oh, I think that something like that can be as well wrapped in the bubble paper and
Mhm.
put inside an envelope, and it's gonna be 16 euros
Right,
each one.
yes.
That's
and
the regular mail. If you put them
Right.
in a box, it's gonna be more expensive.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
Interesting.
he has a picture that he painted of Santa Lucia, like
Mm.
the one that Silvana has on the banner, that he wants Eleonora to bring to the 100th festival because he wants
Oh.
it on behalf of his family donated to us.
I have an idea. I have an idea. Ok, Joanne, we are starting dice che ci sono questi quadretti di 30 centimetri per 30 che vanno spediti in America, dobbiamo capire come fare. Se io ci sto andando magari me li potrei portare con me. I'm thinking, I'm coming back January because I'm working in a couple of restaurants, wine classes again, and I will spend a week in Omaha.
Okay.
We are starting in those days. I talked today, a couple of days ago, Sherry and I, we are talking with the elementary schools. Do you think that could be a good idea to ask to the kids to prepare portraits of Santa Lucia? Do you think people, they will spend the money to buy those kind of things? Because they're not heavy, they are
Right.
handmade in Sicily, made by the kids. Everybody will love to have these kind of things at home. So we can ask the teachers to prepare the same image that we decide, that usually is the official one, the beautiful one, and the kids, they can paint with watercolors or pencils. They will become little works of art, and then I can take them with me in January, and wherever you will need, I can take an extra luggage with me because it will cost less to have 50 pounds. I usually pay $100 to send an extra luggage with me to come to United States. Usually it's like 60 or $80 to go from Europe as far as New York, and then the domestic flight is gonna be $30. So it's not expensive. And I can fill that luggage with all the things that you need. I can take bottles of olive oil. I can take wine, or less heavy things that can be the smart ones to be sold over there. The ones that you know that they will work. You let me know. We can work on it. We have enough time.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Joanne,
So,
did you
so
also
just
talk
to
about
clarify,
banner?
I have a question. So, Eleonora, could you just give Luciano a call and ask him if he needs money for those items? And were you thinking that you would
Do you want me
them?
to call? Do you want me to call who? I'm sorry.
Luciano
Luciano
Luciano,
Francesco
okay.
Ruma.
Ok.
Per fare
We
cosa? Per
call
fare cosa?
per capire se mi può dare questi quadretti. Non lo so. So
per
yeah,
vedere
we can give him
dell'operazione ha chiesto anche. Chiedergli il costo dell'operazione a
il costo
Luciano.
dei quadri. And
Sì,
ask him
di
how much
tutto, di
those
tutto.
paints they cost.
Ma già lui li sta facendo questi quadri?
Well,
Penso-
if we can get him as a donation, that'd be great. So I would
okay.
start by asking him, are you willing to donate these to the festival?
Yeah, I can do it. I mean, and then
if he wants
ambassador.
if he wants money, then let us know.
Yes.
One second,
Then I would have to get approval for that, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tell it. Okay, well, anyway, so she stepped away with a call. Anything
Sebastiano?
else, Joanne, about the festival?
Oh, Sebastiano, did you have a question for me?
No, I was just maybe Eleonora skipped. You were talking also about the banner. Weren't you talking about the banner? Did you say banner?
Oh, no, it's like he's doing a picture, he's doing a painting of Santa Lucia. The
Yeah.
picture that Silvana makes the banner of, that's the picture that he is
Ah,
also
no,
okay,
sending
okay,
to us as
okay,
well.
okay.
Yes,
Sì, sì.
yes.
Io faccio poi il drappo, sì. Già mi sono
No, ha
informata
detto
che mi
che
fanno.
Luciano, ha detto che Luciano ha fatto il quadro del tuo stendardo.
Yeah,
Ah,
that
sì?
one,
Que-
that one
quello che ho già...
yeah, that one I know he's giving to us because it will be displayed in the hall with a little placard of his family because it's in memory of his family that
Oh,
came.
allora ora io devo parlare con Luciano, questo giorno lo chiamo, vediamo che cosa ha fatto.
Ha detto che gli mettono poi nella hall, Santa Lucia Hall, mettono una placchetta con il nome della sua famiglia, perché lui vuole ricordare la sua famiglia. Quindi è qualcosa
Non
di
ho
simile a
capito.
quello che hai fatto tu.
Sì, ma penso che lui lo farà dipinto però, perché lui sa
Dipinto,
dipingere.
sì.
Io invece
Ok.
ho fatto praticamente ho fatto l'immagine di Santa Lucia, l'ho stampata con
L'ho visto, l'ho visto, l'ho
l'hai
visto.
visto, hai visto?
Sì,
E
sì.
poi, però quello avevo, cioè ho fatto con i materiali che avevo a casa, quindi è stata una cosa
Sì, sì.
velocissima. Ora poi gliene farò uno molto più bello per l'anno prossimo. Già ci sto
So,
studiando.
I want to show you guys a map of the Lentini Cemetery. I don't know if we talked about this before, we may have, but so this is loading, I guess. That doesn't show anything, does it? Man. Okay, so this is the slide map of the cemetery, and then the streets that have been Giorgio. So they all have, there's 209 memorials, and there's 197 that have GPS data. So this is, it says GPS coordinates are a great way to add the location of a burial site to a memorial and can make it much easier for people to find and visit a headstone or grave. So she is using the Find a Grave app to take these pictures and on her cell phone. And here, just a wonderful day of gatherings and to the fair from 2014. But I think this is the way we want to do it from now on, is to just use the Find a Grave app to take the photos, because they go to the site immediately, and it's such a better way of getting the information. So these are all the memorials with GPS data. Some of them are a little hard to read. A few that are fairly old. I like these ones easier together. Salvatore Bonacorsi, 1917 to 2005. Concetta Bonacorsi, 1945 to 2007. And Giuseppina Salamone. So I'm hoping that she can get back to the cemetery soon.
Nick, I'll share with you from experience. You definitely want to do it that way, because if you try and add it later via a different mechanism other than the app, the coordinates won't be right.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried putting in longitude, latitude. I've tried doing it on a web. You absolutely have to use the app for it to get the coordinates correctly on the Find a Grave.
Yeah, this is fantastic because, well, I'm letting her use my Find a Grave account, and so it gets loaded to my account, so that I then have 7 days to transcribe the photos that she uploads, and it's if I wanted to just let them go, I mean, then the Find a Grave community would transcribe them for me. So this is the only way to go. One thing I wanted to talk about, and okay, so there's Laura Capa di Casa that works at the school, and I sent her a message. Let me show you the message I sent to her, because it's in Italian, but I can tell you what it says.
Ecco la foto.
Hey, here's a picture. Silvana.
Scott,
So this
Roberto.
is Scott,
Sì.
and of course this is Silvana and Roberto Giorgio, and Scott's wife and his daughter.
Sì, Sandra e Olivia.
Bellissima, bellissima famiglia.
Sì, sì. Scott si è divertito, mi è piaciuto molto incontrare tutti i parenti, eravamo 50 persone.
What did she say, Nuccio?
No, io non ho nessune foto.
No, he said that Scott enjoyed very much. They were all together. The family reunion was made up of 50 people.
Oh, wow.
A big family.
Sì,
Lo stesso che ho trovato io quando sono arrivato a Roma, Silvana, stessa emozione,
certo,
bellissimo.
perché io ho 7 cugini a Villa Assunto, per cui poi ci sono i figli, i nipoti e poi alcuni parenti di Ragaglia, più che altro parenti figli. Ragaglia erano pochi, però c'erano e sono stati molto contenti di conoscere Scott.
Okay, so she's saying that all the family got together.
So this is the note I sent to Laura, and I said, do you know of any youth groups that would be interested in a service project at the Lentini Cemetery? They would have to use their cellular phones to complete the project. And so we'll see if I get a response. But Silvana,
Sì, non lo vedo bene.
conosci qualche gruppo giovanile che sarebbe interessato ad un progetto di servizio al cimitero di Lentini?
Servizio in che senso? Che tipo di servizio?
She's asking what kind of service, Nick. I think reporting, taking pictures of the graves. Is that correct?
Right, exactly. So what what I'm proposing is that Erica would train young people how to use their phones, how to use the Find a Grave app on their phone.
What about, I think Sherry had the suggestion. She has just written a Boy Scout. Maybe Scouts might be interested. They do volunteer, or sometimes also schools for,
Ma
you got this.
so che Erika si è impegnata a fare le foto, non so.
She's saying that
di cosa?
Sì. Le foto del cimitero dei Lentini, sai, che le fatti un po'.
Ah, di Lentini?
Di Lentini, no?
Sì.
So what I was thinking is, since there are thousands of graves, is that we need to multiply ourselves through others by getting volunteers, and that Erica would do the training and teach them how to download the app and how to take the pictures, and that she would supervise the project.
Silvana, stai capendo quello che dice?
Ho capito che lui vorrebbe degli altri volontari, magari invitati da Erika, non ho capito male.
Sì, Erika può coordinarli per insegnare loro come si fa a scaricare l'app e a caricare le foto direttamente nella piattaforma.
Forse ha ragione Lucio, bisognerebbe dirlo in chiesa, magari che c'è qualche gruppo di scout, qualcosa del genere.
Sì, ma il fatto è che dobbiamo in questo caso coinvolgere Lentini.
Sì,
non ha senso chiedere alla parrocchia di Carlentini questa cosa.
Certo, con padre Maurizio potrei parlare, questo sì lo potrei fare.
Padre, come hai detto, padre?
Padre Maurizio, che è il prete di Sant'Alfio.
Sant'Alfio.
Si chiama Maurizio Pizzo. È una persona molto aperta e disponibile. Con lui si può parlare.
Nick, Silvana said that she may speak to this Father Maurizio that is in the parish church in Lentini. So just try to find some people who can do that. I think Scouts, as Sherry said, they might do that.
Another one that did them at the church, another one that did them back home were interns that were helping the churches update or put in databases. So if you've got an intern that helps out at the church or the diocese, they might. Yeah, it's a lot of times they get, a project or credit for doing that too. So it's another option.
Good Boy Scout then.
Cool projects.
Yep.
Visto che a Lentini, certo, sarebbe bene coinvolgere ragazzi di Lentini delle lavora.
No, per forza, perché qui ci va a cimitero Lentini. Sull'Unghinese ci vanno, che l'Unghinese.
Io sono sempre del piano A, cioè che Nuccio Costa ha fatto un ottimo lavoro a Carlentini, facciamo una raccolta fondi, gli diamo i soldi e fa le foto bene. I'm with the idea of making a GoFundMe raising for Nuccio Costa, who did a great job for Carlentini, and maybe we'll be happy to do it for Lentini too. Who knows? It requires money.
I don't know. I think he's kind of mad at us about the Carlentini situation. So
we have to give him money. We promised. So if we, let's say, we open and we see that we are trying to cooperate, but the association is not making any income yet. So we haven't started with whatever we had to start. I think we should organize a separate GoFundMe raising.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that it's so much better if you use the app on your phone to take the pictures.
I understand.
He wants to use his professional camera, which is fine. They were great pictures, but the GPS data is critical.
I understand.
Sì. Lui dice che è meglio se usa l'app per localizzare le tombe poi.
Per anche, esatto, per anche caricarle e tutto, invece usando la macchina fotografica professionale è tutto più complicato.
Salta, salta.
Penso che Erika ha usato quello, io non lo so.
Sì.
Ah, si può tentare di parlare con questo agli scout questo, Silvana? Questo padre Maurizio
No,
è lì dove c'è la sede di scout?
Non lo so, gli dovrei chiedere.
No, non lo so.
Yeah, do you know the name of anybody who is a scout leader?
My sister
A
knows
Carlentini,
knows,
a Carlentini sì,
knows
yes.
them
a
all.
Carlentini sì, ma a Lentini non lo so.
No, my sister knows them all. We have Carlo Arcidiacono, Nino, all because she was a Boy Scout at Cristo Re for years. So we know the one of Sant'Alfio Uno. She knows a lot of people still in Boy Scout. And I have in my family as well, 2 or 3 people. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys could get me some names and contact information, I will contact them and ask them. Or if you want to ask them yourself, that would be great too, but I would be happy to
So
ask
you want
them.
to ask to the Boy Scout to, so we have the Boy Scout that we can contact, and as well the association, aspetta, come si chiama Rosita Furnò, la mamma di Renato Furnò? Loro hanno questa associazione di volontariato a Unitalsi.
Ah, Unitalsi, sì, la conosco.
Unitalsi.
Rosita.
Rosita.
Rosita,
Unitalsi, they are very active. It's a beautiful association about volunteering. They take care of people with handicaps, disabilities.
Rosita
Io ho il numero di Rosita. They travel a lot. Di Stefano.
Rosita di Stefano. La so perché è molto amica di mia sorella.
Unitalsi could be
erano colleghe di lavoro.
Another that we can involve, for example. They are great people. And then the Boy Scout in Lentini, there are a lot of... Sì, Rosita è lei, yeah.
Questa è Rosita.
Sì. She knows very well my mom. I mean, I don't know if they were at school somewhere together as well. You must be same age with my mom too.
No, Rosita era un anno più avanti di noi.
Is 1 year older, ok.
Sì, era tra me e mia sorella. Però è stata collega di mia sorella all'ufficio di collocamento delle file.
So we can involve them and the Boy Scout. John.
You guys can give me some names, that'd be great.
Okay. John,
so,
I see the Manganaros.
Ciao, John. Dove,
where
are you guys?
With your wife, where is she?
Hey, ciao.
Buonasera.
Buonasera.
I was talking to you. I was talking to you. You are ignoring me. Now I understand why.
Eleonora.
Eleonora is working for you.
Ma c'è Roberto lì dietro.
Tutto bene. I was just writing you guys.
Can you see our family?
Buonasera. Ma dove sono?
Look at you. John, just to keep in mind that this little thing I was writing you. The day tomorrow, Lucy Latina will wait for you, but you have to go there earlier at 12.
12.
Yeah, at the ufficio anagrafe. She will wait for you. Ciao a tutti. Hi, everybody. Ciao, Teresa. Oh, you're so beautiful. Ciao a tutti.
Okay, one more time, Eleonora. Where are we supposed to meet?
So you have 2 little things to do tomorrow. First of all, at 12, at noon, you go to the Ufficio Anagrafe and you will talk with Lucy Latina. I wrote everything in Jean chat. Okay, she's waiting for you, but they go away at 1:30 p.m. So don't go there at 1. It's gonna be too late. And then we will meet tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Just 1 second, I'm coming back. I have the plumber here because I have no water. It's an emergency. I'm coming.
I'm counting on it.
Do you guys know, Silvana, dove il ufficio anagrafe? Che strada?
Allora, l'ufficio anagrafe devi dire che è vicino al negozio di mio marito. E loro già ci sono stati nel negozio di mio marito.
Okay, so she says it's by her husband's business. Did you
Yeah.
guys go into Roberto's shop?
Yes, we did. We met Roberto.
Allora,
He gave us the
subito,
information, yeah.
subito dopo il negozio, sulla sinistra, devono girare a sinistra e andare dritto. E poi troveranno l'ufficio anagrafe sulla destra.
Alle vecchie scuole femminili? Alle vecchie
Sì,
scuole
via dei
femminili?
Vespri, in via dei Vespri, sì.
Ok.
Forse
Did you get it?
vicino-
Oh, take it on easy.
No, what did she say?
Via dei Vespri.
Via dei Vespri. Via dei Vespri.
Allora, spiegagli che devono
Number?
scendere dalla via Cavour dove c'è il negozio di mio marito, girare a sinistra e andare dritto.
Ok, ok.
E poi sulla destra troveranno la tabella ufficio anagrafe, facilissimo.
Okay. Manganaro, do you remember her husband's shop?
Yes.
Okay, so go down the street, take the first on the left. Okay, this is Via de Vespri. Keep on walking, and then after 200 meters, the office is on the right. There are some steps to climb up. That is the ufficio anagrafe.
E poi
Just
se passa, se a mezzogiorno passano da mio marito, lui glielo indica perfettamente.
Oh,
senza
if at
problemi.
noon you will call at Roberto Giorgio shops, he will take you there.
Oh, okay.
Ve lo indica facilmente.
You can ask him for direction, but it's very easy.
Okay.
È molto facile.
Grazie.
Okay. Prego.
Niente. Ci vediamo
Di
domani.
So we need to be there at noon, at 12 o'clock.
At the shop.
Sì, aperto a mezzogiorno.
Yeah, it will be open. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to be at the shop maybe at 10 till, so that you can walk over there.
We need to be at the shop 10 till 12.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
We can get some more small glass.
So what else is going on? We're having a great time over here.
Can we have the name of the
Where
shop?
are you?
We are in where?
We are in Costa. What are we in?
Saraceno, Castelluccio.
Okay.
Costa Saraceno.
It's between
Saracena.
Syracuse and
Saracena.
Catania and Syracuse.
Yeah.
Sì.
But actually, you are in Castelluccio.
Yes.
Castelluccio, so not Costa Saracena. That's next. The next resort.
We are
Yeah.
neighbors, so we're very close. My Silvana and I will live very close to Castelluccio to you. So tomorrow night the dinner will be very close to your house.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, we're actually staying in Lentini at a B&B tomorrow night. We're leaving this place tomorrow.
We've been here for a week.
Oh, I see. Is it nice?
It's very,
Yeah,
it's
very
beautiful,
nice.
lovely.
Yeah,
Che
there's a
bello.
You want to see the pool?
See the moon?
Oh, there is the pool as well. Ah, now we
Oh.
talk. Oh, look at that round shape.
wait staff here. No, no, the people here will cater meals for you. So we had a wonderful dinner our first night here, and we just had another dinner tonight. So the owners, the husband and wife, make all this wonderful food.
Ah, i proprietari hanno cucinato per loro la prima sera e anche stasera.
Sì.
Cibo buonissimo, detto.
Have you already had the kudurune? Have you already had the kudurune?
No, we had Valentini.
No,
First evening, in nome del Padre, the first day that you were in Sicily.
We'll have some tomorrow in Carlentini.
Good. Lentini are very good, all of them.
Enjoy them. Enjoy them.
Sì.
Just wanted to come in and say hi and thank everybody for
everything
you've done for us to get over here.
Yeah, we're so happy.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Sì.
Ci vediamo domani,
Sì.
domani sera. Ci vediamo domani
Ok.
sera. Ciao.
Ciao,
Ciao.
ciao.
Ciao, a
Ciao,
domani.
ciao.
Ciao ciao. So
Beati loro.
cute.
Ma quindi sono a
Yeah.
Castelluccio questa. A casa di chi? Li hai cercato tu la casa? Hai trovato tu?
I think no, they found it online. No, they just we leave them free. Actually, we should organize a database because I think it's a different home than the one that the La Mantia used. So it seems that there are several little villas and nice houses around. We should make a. I have a note. I will ask them to share with me this one
sharing.
too, so we can keep a database. Ciao, sister.
Hey, hon.
Sherry ha scritto
But
che
I'm
gli è
like
andato
you,
qualche
Eleonora.
suggerimento.
I'm curious
Sherry.
too where they ended up getting that place from, and if we could see pictures of the inside, because we have a miniature collection of places that we would suggest to people.
It's true. It's true. I will ask tomorrow to Jean. Va bene.
That's a good idea.
So Sherry, you said something about a list of travelers, that you had a list of everybody that was traveling.
I sent it to you too, Nick, and Eleonora. I've sent it to both of
She
you.
kidnapped my notes.
No, every time you tell me something, I'd write it down. So I wrote down everything that she told me. I passed it along to you, Nick, a couple of months ago. The idea, though, was that everybody that came to Sicily would sign a book. And I don't know if that's happening or not.
We have never bought it.
So that was supposed to be
That would
happening.
be
And then just have it in one common place, like at the
yeah, we had those two issues. So which kind of book and where we should keep it? In the city hall?
City Hall or with Sylvana, so that everybody has to go to Sylvana's shop.
I think that the city hall where there is
That's
the
a good idea,
carabinieri is better.
Oh, I got it.
I
Well,
know.
we could have
Sylvana
two
is-
books. We
Ha
could have a
detto
book at the
che
shop and a
ha
book at the
detto che il
city hall.
comune ha detto che il
That's
comune è
true.
vicino al
Two
negozio.
books.
It's better Roberto's shop. It's better Roberto's shop.
Sì, mettiamo il libro nel vostro
downtown.
negozio e dovete essere sempre disponibili poi per farcelo firmare.
3Oct si chiama il negozio.
That was a really good idea to have a ghost book.
Well, the guest book at this point should be something that we will start officially when we'll be sister cities. And from that top on, I know that you wanted to really have a memory of every single people that came in Carolentini from Omaha, but we lost the 150 last year already.
I know. That was a big one. And then 25 at least this year. I think there's a few
I
that
know.
slip by. Yeah, those are
I
25
need a helper.
families.
I don't want to do
Speaking of
that
that
alone over
group,
here.
Speaking of that group, I am working with Lucy Falcone Weir.
Yeah.
That name, remember?
Yeah, we know her.
She lives in Kansas City.
Right.
The blondie girl.
I've been doing some Facebook posts. You may have seen it, but I found a cousin for her, Salvatore, on Sei di Carlentini.
Anzalone? Maybe he's
Salvatore
connected with
Anzalone.
Eva.
He actually lives in Padua.
Può essere collegato con Eva?
He was from Carlentini.
No, non lo so.
And
Per
let's see.
esempio, al bar Puglisi, voi siete stati al bar
Let me
Puglisi.
see if I can find
La
that on
nonna
the.
di Concetto Puglisi si chiamava Anzalone.
Sì.
Però,
Ah.
però i Manganaro sono parenti con Eva attraverso la mamma di Eva, cioè Turco e la nonna che era bandiera. Quindi con
Sì,
gli
we went
Anzalone non
to Bar
c'entravano loro.
Puglisi. Yeah.
So this is Familia Cosentina, the sisters Cosentina, and this is
They look alike.
this is Lucy's father, Jano
Sono tutte
Falcone,
sorelle quelle.
and this is Lucy's
Ho visto
mother,
che c'è uno che si chiama
Sarah
Angelo
Milone,
Cosentino.
Dove?
and this is
Wow.
Giuseppa
L'ha messo su
Rosa
Facebook queste cose.
Annunziata. And these are all Cosentina sisters.
Cosentina.
Mhm.
Questi sicuramente saranno stati parenti di Luciano Cosentino. Ormai
So
è
this
morto.
is-
Perché il figlio di Luciano si chiama Angelo e ho visto che c'è uno che si chiama Angelo in questa cosa.
Silvana said that the son of Luciano, his name is Angelo. And there is a post on Facebook, there was an Angelo.
Appunto, mi pare di averlo visto.
Cosentina.
E poi a Carlentini ci sono Cosentino e
sì,
Cosentina.
infatti. Ma
Mhm.
aspetta un attimo, c'era una famiglia cosentina vicino a Commento, vicino di Manonna, una via
Infatti,
Duilio.
forse è questo proprio Luciano Cosentino. Cosentino,
Infatti, secondo me è lui.
Perché il figlio si chiama Angelo, quindi siccome qua c'è un antenato che si chiama Angelo, presumo che sia parente.
Sì.
Però Luciano ormai è morto. Sua moglie.
È morto questo?
Luciano è
Mamma
morto da parecchi anni ormai.
So Nick,
Però il
this is-
figlio si chiama
Nick,
Angelo.
this was taken at one of the festivals when we had Ollie the Trolley, and we had it for, and these are, you can see they're in the green, so they're the group of familia, and Yano Falcone, his mother, was at one point one of the oldest living relatives. So every year when we marched with the float and the band, we had to stop at her house so that she could come and see the saint. So, and years ago when, there was a few years that we weren't able to put the arch up. And that was one of the big things that Yano wanted back up when we got back into downtown and stuff. So we did raise the arch, and we do that golf tournament every year, raise the arch. It's in honor of Yano, to have the lighted arch put up every year.
Okay, so the procession is to stop in their house, this lady's house.
Stop by her house, yep, and so that she could come out, so that she could see the sunset.
Because she was one of the first who made the festival.
Yeah, but she was probably, at that time, I think she was probably the oldest member still living.
Allora, lei, questa signora nella fotografia, all'epoca, quando era ancora viva, era il membro più anziano ancora vivente di coloro che fondarono la festa di Santa Lucia a Omaha. E quindi quando diventò molto anziana, la processione della santa con la vara si fermava proprio davanti a casa loro in maniera tale che lei potesse uscire e vedere la santa. E poi c'è quest'altro signore Jano, che non ho capito se era il marito. Jano was the husband.
Jano's the son.
The son,
Jano's
okay,
the son of this woman.
E il figlio è stato poi quello che ha voluto fermamente l'arco, perché ci sono stati degli anni in cui l'arco non l'hanno potuto mettere su, e quindi lui ha lavorato tantissimo poi per far sì che ci fosse di nuovo l'arco.
Allora, Eleonora, io sono convinta che il Luciano Costantino di cui ti parlo io non me lo ricordo, avrà conosciuto di sicuro questo signore, perché lui è stato sempre un devoto di Santa Lucia. Nella chiesa madre di Carlentini era una persona di un certo rilievo.
So the person that
Io sono convinta che lui sapeva tutto di Omaha.
Ma Angelo, questo Angelo di cui dici tu?
Il papà di questo Angelo che ormai è morto, che si chiamava Luciano Cosentino. Era
So Luciano Cosentina was a very active devotee of Santa Lucia here in Carlentini. So Silvana, she's saying, I'm sure that he knew a lot of people there in Omaha, and he had connections with the Santa Lucia festival in Omaha, Luciano Cosentina. And then that's the person that Silvana remembers. And then he had a son, his name was Angelo. And Nuccio, he was saying that close to the house of your grandma, Nuccio?
Tra l'altro, ascoltami,
there was a family in Cosentina.
Era amico anche di Nuccio Catalano, quindi lui ti saprà dire qualcosa
sì,
di più.
esatto.
They were friends with Nuccio Catalano, so they knew each other. And now this person is not alive anymore. Adesso è morto.
Sì, è morto da qualche
Questo
anno,
signore?
parecchi anni. Sì.
It has been a while now that he passed away.
The only
So
person
those are-
the only person I know from this picture is this lady, the second from the right, standing with the dark jacket, the dark blouse.
You
Yeah,
know
that
this
one.
lady? Who is this girl?
There's no girl. It's a lady. This must be Luciano's mother.
Ah, sì? La mamma di
Yeah,
Luciano
I think
Cosimo?
so. Yeah, I think so. Because they used to live very close to my grandmother's, near the convent, Via Duilio.
Appunto, sì.
They used
Erano
to
tutti
live
del
at Via
convento, nel
Duilio,
quartiere.
close to the
Yeah.
convent. Well, in that street came as well the grandma of Patrick Campagna. So the family Campagna was there. And then even the lady Giovannina, who died at the age of 108 years old. She was born in that street in the corner with Via Duilio, so she must know everybody who was in Via Duilio. La signora Giovannina, lei abitava là, proprio all'angolo di Via Duilio, è morta l'anno scorso a 108 anni.
No,
sicuramente...
ecco, la signora Giovannina era la nonna di Gulizia e abitava un po' più
esatto.
avanti. Questi erano più vicini al convento.
Ah, ok, quindi vicino a Cettina Monzoni proprio. Ok,
Esatto,
ho capito, proprio nella piazza.
Sì,
Mm-hmm.
Sì, poco prima della
sì.
piazza. Sì.
Yeah.
Poi non conosco nessuno qua.
But
So
those
who
people,
is
look
this
at that,
woman
they're
then,
beautiful.
Lucio? What is her name?
That's the Cosentina's family, the Cosentina's mother. I think.
Yeah.
Ma non questa qua dove c'è la freccia, questa a sinistra, vero?
No,
quella
quella a
con la
destra, quella giacca scura. Quella
Okay, so
quella
this is over here is Salvatore Anzalone. That's his mother right here.
I don't know.
Yeah. Her name was
Ma questa si chiama Di Pietro.
Graziella Di Pietro.
Graziella Di Pietro. There are so many Graziella Di Pietro in Caventini, you can't imagine. I know 5 or 6 of them.
Really?
Ne conosco una io proprio che lavora a scuola mia, non è questa.
A lot of omonimi.
Sì,
Graziella Di
nome e
Pietro.
cognome, proprio uguale.
Yeah, that's right. There's so many.
Io ne conosco 2 almeno. Quindi.
Ok, Sheila. Thank you for saying. Ciao, Steve.
Ciao.
I wonder if we give those names to the kids in the United States, Graziella, Vincenza, how they will be used in the future, like the next generations, maybe with nicknames. Even Lucia now is like old fashioned here.
Allora.
Silvana, ci sono bambine a scuola, alla scuola elementare che si chiamano Lucia di primo nome?
Pochissimo, non forse nessuno.
Not anymore, right?
Mia figlia Lucia si chiama.
Your daughter, Lucia.
My
first
daughter's
name.
is, yeah.
Io avrei dovuto chiamarmi Lucia, ma poi mia sorella ha detto che mi dovevo chiamare Silvana.
Ok,
ha
because she
deciso
likes
mia sorella.
I see.
Ma questo qua secondo me è Alfio Di Pietro, o no? Questo qua che è steso per terra?
Questo con
Alfio
Di Pietro.
Alfio Di Pietro sarebbe il marito di Lucia
Sacca,
vero?
Sì,
hai ragione.
secondo me è lui.
Il viso è lui.
Sì, è lui, Alfio Di Pietro.
Sì. E Graziella Di Pietro sarà sua sorella.
Penso.
So this is the note I got from Salvatore. He said, the persons in this photo are relatives of my mother, Graziella Di Pietro. She's the first woman kneeling on the left.
Yeah.
And she's the daughter of Giuseppina Gulizia, is the third lady on foot
standing
on the left.
Yeah. Giuseppina, vedi Giuseppina Cosentina nella foto la persona stata a lutto. Yeah, the one in dark because it's in mourning.
Yeah. in mourning. That's
A
Giuseppe
sinistra,
Cortina. And I found two
infatti
of them
avete visto, si
in
vede
the
qua pure
cemetery.
di dietro,
Ciao Mary.
che di dietro appoggiato nella ringhiera.
Sì, vero, vero, è
Those
lui.
pictures are beautiful.
Mhm. E quello è suo papà, quello deve essere suo papà a fianco.
Yeah, must be.
While I'm looking here, I also have been doing this tree of the Italians of Sioux City, and that's another Facebook group I started. It's kind of interesting because that's where my family lived after leaving Omaha. But there weren't a lot of Carlentini people in Sioux City. There were a few though. Let's see. What was I gonna do? Oh, let's see. Show you. So I'm gonna find Lucia. Okay, so this is her. So that's her, and that's her brother Joe and her brother Carl, who are in that photo, the one we were just looking at. And this is her daughter Sarah. She's pretty amazing young lady.
It's in Douglas, okay.
Douglas County, that's Omaha.
Sì, sì, fai tutto, tranquillo. Oh, look at that girl.
Very pretty, huh?
Yeah.
Quella dorata.
Che occhio.
So one of these is was a story about her, but I guess not.
Perché il motivo non ti buttare acqua per passare sul vicino. C'è una parte di aria, che pastiglia e comprime, appena aumenta l'acqua.
I thought I put notes in there, but I guess not. Documents, that's what I'm looking for. No? Oh, well. So that was a fail. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so that was interesting to get a cousin for Lucy on Sede di Carlentini. So that strategy has worked for us several times now. And I guess Silvana's got some cousins lined up for the Manganaros, which that sounds like fun.
Che ha detto Leonora, non ho capito.
So can you repeat again? Silvana has the cousins, or she arranged the cousins for the Manganaro?
Manganaro, right? Didn't she make
domani, tomorrow night? I just wrote to the Florinda alle 8 da Pepe.
Ok.
So,
Io penso
yeah,
che
I'd
alle
like to
8:30, Leonora, quando chiude il letto.
The Americans, they eat early. I don't want to do 8:30. It's gonna
Ma
be
se
too
poi
late.
arrivate alle 8 prima che lo prepara tutto cose.
Lo so, però intanto gli diamo una mezza illusione. That we will give them the illusion that they will eat around 8. Sorry.
Illusion?
Yes. Because the kitchen will never be ready at 8, but at least we take a seat and they will see us. So they have to consider that we're there.
Socializing. You start socializing.
La cosa di cui soffrono loro quando vengono è proprio l'orario.
Sì, it's too late. Eat at 9:30 is too late. No. No, me too. I can't. I'm in the fullest, highest working season ever. So it's gonna be. I hope we want to be too late.
Ma poi non sapete una cosa? Quando io stavo stavo cercando i parenti di Manganaro, eccetera. C'era una signora nella lista che si chiamava Mugno. Forse
Mugno.
è che tu non ti sei
So
collegata.
Silvana
E allora,
says, you don't know something. While we were looking for the relatives for the family Manganaro, there was a lady in the family tree called Mugno.
allora io ho telefonato a Rossella Mugno, tu conosci, penso, no? Per dire, Rossella, ma tu c'entri qualcosa con questi signori? E ho detto, no, però sai, ti posso dare il numero di telefono di un parente lontano, che sicuramente saranno parenti. Quindi io ho telefonato a questi
So she
signori.
called a lady that she knows, Rossella Mugno. And then she said, are you related with this family tree? And then Rossella Mugno said, no, I'm not, but maybe a relative of mine. He's aware who they are. So she gave Silvana his telephone number. And then at one point she called this guy.
E allora che è successo? Che praticamente io ho trovato una signora che si chiama Fiorenza Mugno. E ho chiesto a Nick, vedi un po' se questa signora Fiorenza Mugno è parente dei Manganaro. Perché la signora ha il nonno, mi ha detto del nonno che andò in America, non tornò più perché per un incidente e rimase lì, tutte volte lì. Allora Nick che ha fatto? Ha cercato questa signora, ha scoperto tutto quanto, però mi ha detto no, la signora non è parente dei Manganaro. Però
So
ha
Nick looked for
trovato,
everything about this lady. And then he said, no, they are not related. But then Nick found something.
ha
Cosa ha
trovato la
trovato?
tomba, ha trovato la foto della tomba del nonno di questa signora.
And he
gliela-
found the picture of the grave of the grandfather of this lady.
sì, la signora è rimasta scioccata quando ha visto questa tomba.
And the
perché
lady was shocked when she saw the picture of her grandfather's grave because she didn't know. Non lo sapeva lei di questa tomba.
No, lo sapeva, però non pensava di trovare la tomba del nonno dopo più di quasi 100
She
anni
knew
dalla
that the
morte.
grave must be somewhere, but she couldn't believe that he was going to find it for
Pensa
real.
che questo suo nonno, lei non l'ha mai conosciuto, ma non l'ha conosciuto neanche il suo padre, perché quando questo signore
And
è morto a Omaha,
this grandfather, she has never met him, but even her father never met him.
aveva 18 mesi suo padre quando è morto questo nonno, diciamo, per cui sono
Because
rimasti
her
orfani.
father was 18 months when the grandfather died.
Ora qualche sera dirò alla signora di collegarsi qui con noi. Perché
Now, one of those evenings, Silvana, she wants to ask to the lady to get connected so she will know more about her family.
Perché la signora
Good.
diceva, io mai mi sarei aspettata, deve dire grazie a questo signore.
She couldn't ever and
perché
never
quello che ha fatto.
expected that you could find those important information for her. Okay,
Allora,
nice story.
Thanks to Nick. Thanks to Nick.
Grazie.
Sì,
Yes.
grazie.
You're our
Thanks to Mary
WO7.
Kay and Monica and Nick Jabalisco that did and of course Nuccio Costa who did the photos. But it was everybody. I mean, maybe I had a little bit of, moving people forward, but it was a team effort.
Guys, I don't know how the meeting will go on, but I have my plumber here, no water in my countryside, and there is something broken and I have to help him, otherwise no shower. So it's an emergency. I see him opening all the drawers and everything. I have to go and stay with him.
Ma sei a
Ok.
casa in campagna, Eleonora?
Sì,
Stare vicino a
si è
me?
rotta una valvola del bombolone dell'acqua, quindi non fa pressione.
Ah,
E
bravo.
l'idraulico è venuto ora, a quest'ora, perché in emergenza non ho neanche una goccia d'acqua.
Ringrazialo perché
Può venire qua, te la puoi
I will
prendere qua.
thank him because here is 10 p.m. and there is the car in front with his wife, his daughter, the boyfriend of his daughter, and we are recording, and now worldwide everybody knows whatever is happening here. But we are family, so I excuse myself. I apologize for this inconvenient, everything. I just mute myself and I will be around. So I will listen to you. Let's say like that, okay? I will not leave the group. I will be here.
All right.
Ok, ciao. Ciao Leonora.
Ciao, ciao.
So where is this house? Dove la casa
Dov'è?
di Nora?
Eleonora? Non lo
La casa
so.
di Eleonora è vicinissima alla mia casa di campagna. Ci troviamo a meno di a 1,5 chilometri di distanza. E si
Ah,
trova prima di arrivare a casa mia sulla sinistra.
okay. It's very close to Silvana's country house, 1 kilometers far from each other.
Sì. Infatti, ci ha detto, vieni qua e ti prendi l'acqua se vuoi.
Ah, okay. She has also offered her some water if she need it. Into bottles, into tanks, how do
Come
le offerte in
vuole.
bottiglia o in serbatoio?
Come vuole lei.
Rescue team with a tank. Anyway. Ma fa caldo ancora? Fa ancora caldo lì?
Sì, fa abbastanza caldo. Solo la sera un po' si compressa l'aria, però oggi,
Ok.
per esempio, qui c'è stata una festa a casa mia e si sono messi fuori. Ancora sono. Figurati, si
Bello,
stava benissimo, veramente.
bello, bello.
Mary
Dai, bella
Kay,
tromba.
I decided that I would like to take the death records from what we call the black hole of Carlentini genealogy, and I'm cutting them up into individual records, and then I'm uploading them to the Carlentini cemetery page. So let me show you what it looks like.
That must be keeping you busy.
Yeah, well, it's a long-term project, as you might imagine. Recent memorials. So I was able to JPEG images and then up into individual records. And I'm not putting all of the information on the memorial. I'm just putting
Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Now,
just
where
putting-
can we see the date easily? Oh, you write the date next to it?
Yeah, so morte 12. So this is the atto di morte numero 12, anno 1893. And so 1893. And so on these records, they give the date of death. And so this, you always look for Nella Casa Posta. And this guy died on Via Porta Siracusa, al numero senza. There's no number to it. His name was Paolo Monaco. But he died ieri, which is yesterday.
Yeah.
24 di Gennaro, so it'd be 23 or 23 di
C'è scritto
Gennaro.
Gennaro, no gennaio.
Gennaro.
Gennaro.
And listen, look at Nick. If you look at when it say it, di anni 70, villico. It's a very old-fashioned word. That means farmer. But I never heard that villico. It's a very old-fashioned word.
Yeah, we see this a lot. Death records.
Villico.
Ma poi Gennaro, in siciliano si dice
Sì.
Gennaro.
Gennaro, yeah.
Gennaro.
Villico, ma guarda, non sentivo. Dal latino forse.
Sempre c'è.
Pazzesco.
I have the birth record for Apollo.
Oh, you do?
Yes. He was born in 1820.
Povero Carmelo.
20? What day?
February 24th.
Nashita number?
22. Tutu.
22, okay. Due.
Tutto dove?
This is what I've started doing because I thought, well, you know, we put them on a Google Drive, but and then I put a link to that Google Drive on my blog, but who's gonna know? You know,
Yeah.
just us. So I thought, you know, if I upload them to Find a Grave, then they'll be digitized and they'll go to Ancestry, they'll go to Family Search, and they'll be you know, better preserved, I guess is the best way to say it.
Yeah. Yeah, because until the Latter-day Saints go in and add that to their website,
Mm-hmm.
a link to them.
Nick, do you have an idea how many there are you're going to be doing?
Well, I can estimate.
Yeah, just
It seems like there's around 100 to 150 pages per year, and there's 4 death records per page. So that would be 400 to 600, somewhere in that range
Were
per
the
year.
original records posted, where they were on Family Search, or where were they posted?
No, these are the ones that we had Erica go to Syracuse and take pictures, and Mary Kay was there with her and took pictures.
And that's posted where? Again?
It's on my blog. If you Google Black Hole of Carlentini Genealogy, it'll get you to my blog.
Okay.
Wasn't there like one year that was kind of missing 1899 or something? I can't remember.
No, I'm pretty sure we got them all. Here,
Erica went back and got whatever wasn't clear. She went back and got Jim.
Okay. Because I thought I don't know where I'm pulling these things from, but I know in my index
this is what
that
I have.
use.
I have 93 through 99.
Okay.
And if you go to the blog,
Oh.
There's a Google Drive link in it. So
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so I think I just copied these over to my hard drive is what I did. So let me see what I got here.
here's the blog post and here's the Google Drive link.
There we go. All right.
Mi ha scritto Scott che è arrivato a casa. Sono atterrati tranquillamente.
Di Ama?
No, in Connecticut.
Ah, Connecticut.
Oh, you got a message from Scott?
Ciao, Sharon.
Sì, sì,
Yeah,
no,
he just got home safe and sound. Sono partiti ieri?
ieri pomeriggio, sì.
Ah.
Hanno fatto 2 scale. Ecco,
Oh, I wasn't showing my screen.
I think it was 1893 that I was kind of missing.
And Jim, what have you been transcribing all these too?
Yeah, I got 1894 done, and 1895, I've got those are done, and I think there are 3 that I have in my notes here. 303 through 304 records are missing, and I'm up to 1896, and I think the reason I kind of gave up on 1896 was probably because the images changed. I know that they were really nice for 1894 and 1895, and 1896 turned, I think, yeah, this is where they're not really flat. The pictures, you know, they weren't really flat, and this is driving me kind of nuts trying to read that stuff. So I kind of quit on that. But 1894 and 1895, I think 1893 was that like a regular? Was that in Ananati?
No, none of these were in Antonati. That's the whole reason that we sent Erica to Syracuse.
I understand that, but I think when I'm looking in my one folder here for all of the images, I'm missing 1893, which I will go back. You obviously got that. It wasn't part of the original stuff.
Okay.
But
yeah,
I'm
we
cool.
added it in. We added it in because I think I sent Erica back and had her do 1893 over again. If 1896 is bad, you might double check what's on the Google Drive versus what you have, because I've tinkered around with them a bit.
Yep. Because I know, yeah, Mary Kay, you know, I know the limitations of the PDFs, and she was only able to capture, I don't know, what was it, like 20 or 40, 20, 30, 40 images only.
Yeah, you had to do them in segments because I was using notes, and Erica was using scanner cam, which worked better.
Yeah, well, it's not a big deal. But
if we need to send her back, we can.
All right. Well, I will
I have to check, but I think I transcribed all of them. I'll have to check to make sure, but I recall doing that.
You've done the ones from the 1890s way back when?
1893 and 1899. I think I have them. I'll have to
You
double
have
check.
them in your family group sheets?
Yeah. Or it's just a hard copy, actually.
Oh,
you can
okay.
look anybody up. If you had any questions, I could look them up.
Did you hear that, Jim?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, I need to take a break. I'll be back in just a minute.
I go to bed. Good night. Thank you very much. See you next week.
Pure io
Ciao,
vado a
ciao.
dormire, domani mi devo alzare presto. Ciao a tutti.
Ciao.
Arrivederci alla
Ciao,
prossima.
ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Because they have both
Is it hard in your butt there?
Go away.
You're on mute. They can hear
Oh.
So was he talking about Michelangelo Falcone? Was that who these? I got here really late.
Giuliano Falcone and his family.
Sebastiano.
Yeah.
All right. Because I know we worked a little while on that the end of last week, and there was like a Michaela Falcone that was in there, and then someplace along the line he changed his name to Angelo. So yeah, so he ended up Michelangelo. Falcone. But we were looking up. I think where we ended up was we were looking up ship manifest for his immigration, and so there he is. And I was just wondering if he actually had found that, because Ancestry.com was doing some really crazy stuff the other night. But he had come over a couple of times. Sebastiano. So Sebastiano, he was like born in 1921.
Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He just died like about 4 years ago.
I think he was born in 1923. Are you talking about Sebastiano Falcone?
Yeah, well, the deal is off of his, he has two different birthdays. One was December 19th, 1923, which came off of his mother's petition for naturalization. And then I found a record back in Carlentini. This is what we were looking at here. I couldn't validate the 1921 date because we don't have records for birthdays after like 1916. So we had a petition for naturalization. Did go ahead.
Look at profiles for this guy. And so I eliminated the 1921 profile.
Okay.
And I'm sticking with 1924, but I haven't really analyzed it perhaps as much as I should have. He was born in Carlentini, but like you say, there's no birth records available.
There are birth records for Carlentini between 1917 and 1929 at the Omaha Library.
Okay, so they're on my.
So the I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at we're looking at two different people, because so this is 1924, and I got him.
Yeah.
And he was married to Sarah Maloney.
Right.
And I have the same parents that you have. But there was a second one that we're looking at, was one that was the son of Michael Michaela. Falcone. You remember that one?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And there
So-
was a Sebastiano associated with him.
It might be first cousins.
I don't know. That's a possibility.
There's this
But,
one that was,
It was the 1923. Yeah.
the son of Michele. He was also born in Carlentini, so according to this.
So anyway, I went back. I don't know. Did you find the passenger list for the manifest for 1926?
For when Michele came?
Yeah, yeah. I think I had his wife and a couple of kids. I think were later that year. But
He
1920.
came in August, and then his wife came in December.
So okay. So the date was it? It was like 2 days before what she had in like her. Yeah, that one there. He had August 21, 1926 per his spouse's naturalization.
Right.
But he really came across. The boat really got there on the 19th.
Right.
Okay. All right. I think that's where we left it off the other night.
Yeah, we were having trouble getting into the into the passenger list for some reason, and
yeah,
I was able to get in there for the 1926 passenger list.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure you had that.
So this is the 1926. He's on the Columbo.
Was he called out? Yeah, he was still Michele then in 1926, and I don't know when someplace between 1926 and 1930, I think he changed his name.
Yeah. Yeah, because here lists this one, Angela Catanella.
Right.
So this is what I was going to ask you about this, Jim, because I see Catanella in lots of different places, and I think we had Catalò, and I just I'm almost to the point of changing it to Catanella.
Yeah, and there is a place out there. Let me bring up the link. I got a link where I kind of looked up Sicily names, family names, and let's see if I can.
So many alternate birthdays. Crazy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put in the chat, if I can find where the chat is. I'm gonna put the link there for the site that I look at all the time to validate.
You should be able to see the chat easier now that I'm not sharing, maybe.
Well, yep. It kind of. All right. So there is the link to the one place that I kind of go out there and kind of look at. And I think they're here in the last couple of days. I've been seeing this. They had their cert expired on October 2nd. And so I keep coming up with this, if you know what a cert is, the certificate for the website.
Oh, for the website?
Yeah, it expired. So somebody's gonna have to update it there. But can you bring up that link?
Let me get to the chat log. It says my connection isn't private. Continue. It's telling me
Oh
it's
yeah,
unsafe.
that's where the cert failed here a couple of days ago or yesterday.
Mhm. Okay, so
They just have to update their certificate.
let me see if I can get this. Okay, I think I got it. Sicilian surname search engine.
Yeah, this is worth its weight in gold.
Is it really?
Yeah. So if you put in what's the one that we're looking for, Continental or
yeah.
Continella, but if you put in like begins with, it'll
Towns where the surname occurs, 7 out of 390.
yeah. So is it just kind of blown up on your screen there or what?
Yeah, I don't know what the problem is why it's displaying this way. Let me try making it smaller. There we go.
Okay, because what it does is that it will show you the locations where that family name is, in the province in Sicily, and in the location.
So Avila, Siracusa. So that's got a lot. Catanello.
Yeah. So the other way to look at this is go back, just hit the back button, and do a begins with, and then the radio button begins with. And that should bring up both instances if there's actually.
Lots of catanellas all over.
Yeah. So
in the
if you're
Syracuse.
so if you're looking in Syracuse,
Lentini, Solarino, Canacatini, Bagni.
so that's a valid name in both spellings.
Yeah.
Does this cover a time period of some sort?
Whatever is in their database. So I don't know. You'd have to read the description. I haven't read the description in a long time.
Sicilia in Dettaglio.it, municipalities, history, and food. Let me see what this says here, surnames. Specific information about Sicilian surnames by using this search engine. Data will be presented subdivided by province with the same provinces listed in alphabetical order. For each province, all the towns will be listed where the surname occurs, ordered via a numerical value representing the estimate of the number of individuals having the requested surname. But it doesn't say what their source is.
Well, I think if you put in something that wasn't there, I think you could add to it or have them start looking at different things. So if you put in one that is invalid.
I just want to do Chimino.
Yeah, that's all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I don't know. Okay, so you're in People Looker. You're not in the other place there.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's kind of disguised.
Yeah. But I kind of looked through.
It looks like Agrigento is where the most of them are.
Well, that isn't that far away from Carlentini.
There's a bunch in Messina. Oh, look at Palermo. Lots of them, and 600 in Palermo. I wonder if this is like phone book data or.
I have no idea. I just found it one day many years ago and just kept using it. And I've used it the other, to actually figure out spelling for like locations too. You come up with a family name and then you have no idea, you got a misspelling of like the location that a birth record would be in. And so I've used it for that too.
So, Kat, are you still with us? I'm searching Catano.
Yes, I'm here. My aunt had to leave and my mom couldn't make it today.
So.
Yeah, that one's pretty widespread too.
Lentini.
Lentini.
Yep.
Makes sense. That's where your family history is.
Mm-hmm.
Look up Bariato.
66 out of 390.
Yeah, quite a few. Wow, 500. Reale, also in Catania province. There's tons of them in Catania province, Dean.
That's where my original family was from before they moved to Lentini.
Yeah. There's a few in, what's EN stand for? Do you know, Jim?
Well,
Anna? Would that be
Anna, probably.
Yeah. Messina, few. Quite a few in Syria. Well, there's 60 and 59.67 in Lentini. I don't understand how they get fractional people, but
But that's kind of a cool, useful website.
so else, what do you guys want to talk about? So that was fun. Thanks for your help, Jim, on the Michele versus Angelo Falcone. That was a challenge.
Well, yeah. And well, it shows how when people change your name that, yeah, at least in the databases that I have, his birth name was up to a certain point, and then after he changed his name to Angelo, then all the other records were associated with Angelo. So that was a duplicate. So I thought it was so much fun. But yeah, I come across a lot of those here lately. Well, I've been I'm going through 1844 now for birth records, and then which is a lot of fun. And you know, I go blind looking at the registries, trying to figure out names and whatever. What else do I got here? I just rolled by something where there was two that were. But then I think I told you that I'm slowly getting with their the marriage, the one where they captured all of the previous documents to show parents and previous marriages, you know, for widowed or widowers, and it's I'm pretty amazed at let's see what I can find here for birth records, birthday.
So that makes me think of another case I'm working on, where the woman was born Genitori Ignoti, and she was given for nutrition to Scola, Nunziata Scola. Let me see if I can bring her up.
Nancy birth. Nunziata. Which one? 1835? 1896.
1893.
1893.
Daughter of Vincenzo and Mariana Campisi.
Yep. Okay.
So here's the birth, and so it's
What was the date on
notation.
that?
Excuse me. The
Go ahead.
birth is 1893, and it's number 25. And there's a notation that on the 10th of February, 1912, she married in Carlentini to Scola Nun.
So what was it?
No, that's her name, Nunziata Scola. She married Alfio Scola, it looks like.
Yeah.
So
when was what was their birthday?
well, okay, so
The other page.
The record is dated the 27th of November.
Well, the birthday would be on the next page. You need to scroll to the right.
Well, see, this is a part two, so it's not as easy.
Oh, there it is. A one. What is that?
It says
look for the
del
word.
apparente età, of apparent age of 1 day.
1 day.
Yeah.
So
Giorno,
okay.
So she was born on the 26th, according to this.
Okay, because I think from Alfio Scola's naturalization, he had her birthday as the 29th of November.
So it should be the 26th.
Okay.
And so it's interesting because you look here, she was filed under Nunziata Calepino, which I had never heard that name before, but they do give strange names to the children that are born Ignoti.
So the story, okay, so someplace in the story here, it explains how she got the name Scola?
It doesn't explain it. And they were married in 1912, and there's no Allegati for 1912 online, as far as I know. The Allegati would explain it, but and maybe the Pubblicazione might explain it.
So let's see, because I think I have, okay, I had the marriage record from 1912,
Right.
you know, that had Nunziata Scola, but
Yeah, the marriage doesn't say anything. I looked at the marriage. Here's the marriage. Oh, I gotta sign in first, sorry. Okay, so let's go full screen.
There it is.
So it's Alfio Scola and Nunziata Scola, and it lists her as the daughter of Vincenzo and of Campisi. And if we go back to the birth record, it says that they gave the child the name of Nunziata and the surname of Calipino, and they consigned her for nutrition to Campisi Anna. So Anna, Mariana, they're pretty much interchangeable. But here it says that she's the daughter of Anna Campisi. So but there's nothing
on the okay, so go back to the birth record for a second.
Okay.
So is Anna in here someplace?
Yeah, right here, Campisi Anna.
Oh, that's okay. So is this one okay? So you're thinking that this is one where Anna
So she
abandoned the
married
child.
Vincenzo Scola, and so that's where she got the name Scola.
No, is this where Anna comes back and claims her later on?
Well, the day after she was born, she was given to Anna.
Right. But
so it says up here that that
you know, she went through the rotary.
Yeah, see right here, the Ruota di Protezione.
Yeah.
Or the protection wheel.
Yeah.
Of this commune.
The place down on Porta Siracusa.
Yeah, Via Porta Siracusa, number 150.
Yeah, that's the address for the place.
Yeah.
So
that would be interesting to see what's there today.
I think I have Google Streets it.
You've done it.
Yeah, and I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've tried to look at that. But you should drive by there the next time you're in Carlentini.
I will. I'll put that on my list of places to go.
Yeah, that is a place where a lot of you know, abandoned children. That's where they got dropped off.
Mm-hmm.
So
anyway, this is an interesting one. This is in Parte Due.
Yeah, they. Oh.
Part
So,
two.
oh, well, that explains a lot because I probably didn't go through, probably didn't go through part two because I was not very fluent in reading, Italian script. But getting better at it. So, yeah, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean, she could be the mother, but when you look at the mother's profile, Mariana Campisi was married in 1903 and to Vincenzo, and Nunziata was born in 1893.
So she
So
got
this would be
married,
the
the mother
parents.
got married 10 years after
Yeah,
she was born, so she probably just took the surname of the husband, which is Scola.
yeah.
Interesting. So she was 35 when she had this kid?
Yeah.
35, that's what it says. And
That,
she was still having kids up until
well, that can't.
age 45.
That
Giuseppe Scola,
can't.
Mariana Scola. She had her first one when she was 22.
LTO.
Let me see what you have on her parents. Yeah, you have the parents of Sebastiano and Maria.
So I got another one where I have another one where Vincenzo claimed a child in 1879, but it didn't list the mother. And so let's see. And I have Mariana Campisi, born in 1858. So
This is the one.
it would be interesting to look at we've seen this where if they've been living together and having children, and then we saw on, and who knows what record that was, but we saw in one of the marriage records where the father and the mother both claimed all of the, what do they call it? Natali?
Yeah, naturale.
Naturale. Yeah, because the parents are illegitimate, the kids are legitimate. But to look at in the one record we saw on the marriage record where essentially they had to claim all of the children that they had before they got married. And I'm wondering if this is part of the case too. And I have
That's probably right. Yeah.
And I got one other child that was born in 1879 or about 1879, which the mother's name did not show up. So, but she would have been 21 then. They got married in 1903 and finally had a legitimate kid. Oh, no, the kid was born naturally. He was born in July. They got married in August.
Yeah,
Or
that's
she
what I
was.
got. Giuseppe,
She was.
Giuseppe,
Yeah.
20th July, and then the marriage on the 8th of August.
And I'm trying to think, because I've seen, there was one case where I saw where the woman was, she just kind of got fed up with the guy. You know, they were just kind of living together. And then, and before he passes away, she wants to claim the kids along with him, along with her husband.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't remember who that person was, but the gal finally got fed up and said, "We're getting married because I need to be legitimate so these kids can take care of me later." You know,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the case was.
Right.
But
so they had a second Giuseppe after that one died, apparently.
Yeah.
That was actually born in wedlock. Okay, I need to go, guys.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you all.
That was fun. Thank you.
Talk to you later.
Mm-hmm.
I probably won't be here next week. I'll send an email out and let everybody know. But I'm going to be in California next week.
Okay.
You guys could go ahead and meet without me if you want. I won't cancel the meeting on Zoom, so you should be able to get in if you want to hang out together. I may have time or I may not. I don't know what my schedule is going to be.
All right.
All right. I'll check in with you via email or online. Bye now.